it ended up okay. It ended up okay. But I was just not used to the way it was done. I am a rehearser. I love rehearsal. Try it again. Let's try it this way. Let's do it that way. Will and Grace was so formularized by the time I got to play, to be in it, that they had it down like that. And I would come in. We came in the first day, and we staged the first act, and went out to had some lunch. And by the time I came back, and must have been 15 writers sitting at a table, and we did the first act for them, and they sent us home. It was 3:00 in the afternoon. I said, I'd just as soon rehearse. No. I went home, and that night, at your door is new pages. Now, recognize that I had at the reading, I played a sugar daddy to Will. At the reading, though, I decided not to play it overtly gay, but to play it dignified, in control. And when I read it that way, and they said, it's perfect, it's wonderful, perfect. But then we went home. We didn't go to rehearse. And they had new pages because of what they heard at the reading. They didn't get a big enough laugh. I don't know. It's perfectly good material. They kept doing that. They would, the second act came in, they rehearsed the second act, they looked at it after lunch, and then they sent us home, and then rewrote it. And when I finally shot it, she was pregnant at the time, Deborah. And so they did the first act one day and the second act another day. And I went in, they said, your call is like 2:00 in makeup. I got in and I found that they had been blocking it with a second team. I said, why? Why didn't you let me go in? I want to rehearse. Oh, no. The second team is good enough. So you end up doing it by the seat of your pants and what you think you can do it. I don't think I rehearsed enough. I'm a big rehearser. In any case, we did it in front of an audience. They stopped, all the writers come in, and change the lines again. And what they were doing, basically, they weren't fixing the story or anything. They were just giving you better jokes. I did it. But I got to tell you, from the reading with a very restrained, in-control man to the final product, over which I had no control, I had lines like, well, you should have seen him in his Speedos, It may have gotten a laugh, but it was very difficult for me because I started out one way and I never, in rehearsal, altered the character. That's my problem. So Jimmy Burrows, when we were finished, said, hey, did you have a good time? I said, I had a good time, but you didn't get my best work. You didn't get out of me what I think I could have given you. So I was very thrown. I was thrown by the way it was done, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to, let me work, let me stay later. Like Cher, she was ready to go home. I said, no, I'm staying. Give me a piano player, I'm staying. I'll work on my choreography, and I got some learning. She took off her coat and came back and rehearsed. But I don't know. Maybe that's theater background. Maybe that's those of us who that's the way we were brought up. That's the way that's the only way I know how to do it. Do it again. Try it a different way. Let's try it this way. So anyway, that was my experience. Very disconcerting, let me put it that way.